Nope, it doesn't. So, again, this is an RGB modded Super NES Jr. And let's see here. Let's keep an eye on everything here. So we're going to be using basically a Super Famicom controller, quite honestly. And just because that's what I happen to have handy. And the nice thing about this, so I'm going through an OCCS. So, hey, Chum Nasty, hope you're doing well. I'm using 2 times line doubling, so nothing special on the settings. And this should have very little, if any, lag whatsoever. And the one thing about this setup is just, the quality of the image. As you can see here, just how crisp and everything that it all looks, even with YouTube compression and whatnot. This is probably, short of emulation, the best video quality on EWJ I've ever seen. Now, the Voultar mod kit, I am working on a tutorial showing how to install that. And the nice thing is it's not that expensive. It's only about a little bit over 30 bucks plus shipping and handling. And they have, between Voultar himself and a couple other channels, they have some really good tutorials showing how to set everything up. So I hope everyone's having a great week so far. I've had a pretty craptastic couple of days at the office, but we're spending some time with our good boy Earthworm Jim here, so hopefully that will make things a little bit better, at least for me. Also fighting a bit of a migraine, which I don't know if you guys and gals out there ever get migraines, but migraines suck. Let me know as we're playing how the video looks, what you guys think of it out there, and if I need to tweak the audio levels as well. There we go. There's just something cool about being able to play with, hey, Chef, how you doing? Playing on original hardware. So, come on. Now, I did have some minor issues when I was going through and doing this mod, mostly due just to the solder joints. And I do call it solder, unlike Voultar, who calls it solder. He pronounces the L, which is a very Euro thing to do. But the kit is well put together. It's basically one board. And he does have the option where you can purchase the leads and everything you need to go from the sockets on the board to the RGB board itself. When I say sockets on the board, I mean sockets on the Super NES Jr. board. Yes! Just playing Breath of the Wild. Solid Nate, how you doing? How about some karaoke tonight, man? I hope that you're not leaving on a jet plane sometime. Actually, Nate, you know what you need to do? You need to go to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo. And that way I've got someone to share a hotel room with. Ginger is determined that I'm going to go this year, and I just don't know financially that we're going to make it happen. But how was Southeast Game Exchange, by the way, Nate? Or did you not go? I don't know that I saw your name on any of the videos, but I haven't seen... Oh, you dirty dog. Seen all the videos that are out there yet. Now, one thing you guys have seen and heard me talk about my love of this game for, a year now on the channel. I've never actually beaten Earthworm Jim, I don't think. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Got him. This production is rock solid, Super Andrew. And what else is rock solid is Voultar's mod kit here. Oh, that jump was not rock solid, however. Now, I haven't decided yet. A lot of it depends on time, quite honestly. I may actually get into doing some light console modding on the side. Oh, come on. How do I get out of here? Did you always get stuck? I get stuck a lot. There we go. That's... Whoa! I hate that trash, dude. I'm rock solid, you know what I mean? I can hear you. You guys are looking for another stream tonight, too, after mine is over. Make sure you check out Eugene Myers over at EC Myers Vids. Eugene always has cool stuff going on. I know that he was working on either G.I. Joe or another NES game tonight as he tries to play through the library in alphabetical order. As I'm going to die here. Damn it. And this is one of the reasons why I've never beaten this game. And now I got past him. That's weird. So I am digging the way that this is looking on this system. I mean, this is, again, like I mentioned, probably about the best that this game has looked to me to this point on pretty much any system short of like the Wii or the Wii U hooked up through an HDMI cable. Now he starts moving, which makes it a challenge. Not that it wasn't before. But now you have to time your attack. There we go. Did you guys go out and pick up Deadpool this week or the Avengers last week on Blu-ray? I was actually a little bit disappointed in the Avengers Blu-ray. They said over 2 hours of extra stuff, but man, it seemed like it was only about 25, 30 minutes. Got him with 10% left. And now I think we're up to Andy Asteroids. Now, one of the interesting things about this, now again, playing on the Super NES, it is my favorite version of this game as far as just my favorite console to play on. But the Genesis version does have extra levels and such that the Super NES just does not have. Hey, John, how you doing? Yeah, I get paid tomorrow, so I'll pick it up. Good deal. Yeah, I have not picked up Deadpool yet. I need to. Like I said, I was a little bit bummed at the lack of special... Well, not lack of it, but, you know, like I say, they claimed 2 hours worth of, you know, extra bonus features and whatnot, and it sure did not seem like 2 hours worth of stuff as Ginger and I were watching it the other night. Damn. Now, for the mod kit and cables I'm using here, like I say, this is the Voultar mod kit. And I'm using the HD Retrovision cables, which you can get over at CastleManiaGames.com. It's where I got mine from. I've actually got a couple sets of these because they're the same cables. I used Voultar's mod on my N64 as well. We'll check out the chat in a second, too. And so I needed to get another set of cables basically for my regular Super Famicom, this Super NES Jr., and my N64. It all works out great. I'm really happy with the results so far. What do you guys think of the image quality? It's, you know, no lag. It looks sharp, and this is 2-time line doubling, so it's basically taking 240 and upscaling it to 480. What the heck? Those things, I mean, different time now, but those things now remind me of Dementors from Harry Potter. Actually, a combination of Dementors and, like, the dog things from the first Gremlins. This is such a great, underrated series. I did pick up when I was at Missouri Game Con. I did finally pick up a copy of EWJ 64, and mostly just because I wanted to have every game in the series, at least one version of each. So, like, I've got Earthworm Jim 2 on the Genesis and on the Super NES, but I don't have it on the Saturn or the Sega CD. I forget which one it was on. Let's see here. Save it for a car, but there's so many great games. I hear you. Ah, damn it. Dang, damn it. All right, there we go. Ah! Can I jump back on that thing as it comes down? I hope, I hope, I hope. Yes! Dang it. That was not bueno. That was anti-bueno. It was like Aaron Stapich. Well, and I know later this week, too, one of them, I haven't bought a game on the Switch in a while, but the limited edition of, what is it? Night Trap hits the Switch, and I may pick that one up. we've already been down here, and that's... Again, don't know how much we're going to play tonight. I am fighting a pretty decent migraine right now. So, my head be killing me. Oh, I thought I was stupid there for a second. Yeah, you can't get over that. There we go. Oh! At least I got through the gate that time. Damn it. There's another one of these gems somewhere in this level that if you get it, it actually transports you to like a different area. And you do have to watch out for those spikes because they will hurt you. Damn it, got it again. I'm going to try one more time. Not quite getting that one right. You guys looking to pick up any new games anytime in the... Oh, you booger. In the near future, like I said, I might pick up Night Trap later on this week. Wait a second. I think that just took me back to where I had been before. Bollocks. Pretty much took me back to where I was before. I want a PS4 so you can get the exclusives. PS4, probably what I'm playing most right now of the modern systems. I'll tell you, my Ginger's dad, he had bought an Xbox One X for the grandkids, and they haven't been using it, so they're letting me use it right now, and I'm really not impressed with that system at all. I really don't care for the menu system on the Xbox One X. Hey, we made it through there. That's where it teleports you. It's like Bad Mr. Frosty from Clay Fighter. Damn. The new Spider-Man is supposed to be good. I know Smash JT did something on it recently. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to back out of Earthworm Jim for a little bit here. And I'm going to throw in some Super Double Dragon. The one thing I've really noticed on this has been like just the sharpness of the different games and whatnot. You know, like I said, I've only really been playing tonight. And we'll play the one-player game for just a few minutes. I'm more of an Xbox One guy, but Sony is appealing. Oh, that was cool. Oh, I don't like this button layout, I'll tell you that for starters. So, X is kick, or I'm sorry, X is jump. A and Y are your attacks. Gonna slice some guy from behind, huh? You know, one thing now, having played a little bit of Streets of Rage 2, just how small the sprite work is on this game is kind of surprising. Never gets enough credit on my PC, but it's still it is completionist. I've also got not only this one, but Double Dragon and Battletoads. Oh, kicked him in the jimmies, I think. I forgot how that it actually gives like a wood sound when you hit someone with the nunchucks. I think one place where this kind of loses it a little bit for me compared to some of the other beat-em-ups of the genre is like Final Fight, super fast game. This feels kind of slow and laggy to me. Oh, hit you in the face. Hey, that looks like Bimmy, or is that Jimmy? Maybe. Pretty good looking so far. And I'm just talking about me. Yeah, right. He's covering up in the corner, Mick. Makes no sense why you can't kick these guys off the edge of the elevator. I mean, there's no glass there. Oh, he swept the leg, Johnny. Favorite failed console? I would probably say the Wii U, if you can classify that as a failed console. Another one just that I completely dig is the Virtual Boy. Probably my least favorite failed console is the Dreamcast. I've got one, and I like rarely, if ever, play it. Oh, dude, that wall jump kicked ass. Yeah, I know you're digging your Xbox One, John. I'm just, the menu is so bad. Like, just to get to the settings is like not intuitive at all. Oh, you stabbed me in the back, you dirty rotten. I never owned an N-Gage. I actually, a friend of mine that I used to race RC cars with, back in the day had one. He loved his. I think it's a gimmick, but I mean, granted, pretty much all the systems are gimmicks. I played around with his back in the day for a little bit, and just the controls seemed so small. But he loved his, like I say. I died. Yeah, we'll continue on this for just a little bit longer. Like I say, my head is pounding tonight. Glad to see that this seems to take more after the first game and the second game than the third game. Wasn't really a big fan of Double Dragon 3. Did you hear about the Mario Party only letting you play with single player? With the single joy? I have not. The one thing I did hear earlier this week and makes me very angry as a Amazon Prime customer is the fact, and I've got a video recorded on this. I just need to sit down and do the edits. This has been a crappy week for time. Basically, the fact that they are ending the pre-order discount on all games for Amazon Prime members. And that was really one of the only things that I used Prime for. Wow, that was just level 1? Holy crap. Oh, that was a sucker punch, or not sucker punch, but just a cheap move there. Again, I'm using the HD Retrovision cables going through my OCCS, just doing 2-time line doubling. And then this is outfitted with the Voultar Mod Shop Super NES Jr. mod chip, which is only like $31, $32. And then he does offer a version of this kit where it even includes all the wiring and whatnot that you need. I've got access to all that, so I did not worry about picking that up. I may actually end up doing some of these mods on the side. I know this was actually easier than doing the N64 RGB mod kit, but it uses the exact same cables, the HD Retrovision Super NES cables. It's the same ones that this setup uses. It's just Nintendo removed the RGB functionality that was stock in the original Super NES and Super Famicom. Oh, he sliced me up like a tomato. Come here, boy. I need to keep my pimp hand strong. Definitely does not hold a candle to Final Fight, though, or even Tough Enough. Let's see. About Mario Party, that looks nice, but I hope to... Yeah, I was never a big Mario Party fan just because by the time those games came out, I didn't have many people to play games with, so it's kind of lame playing a party game by yourself. I think Chuck Norris could kick Bimmy or Jimmy's rear end. The backgrounds look neat. I mean, this is a very sharp-looking game. I'm liking how it looks. Oh, it's almost like he was lining up. This is Super Double Dragon on the Super NES Jr. Geo. Yep, everything I'm playing here tonight is on my Super NES Jr. with the new mod chip installed. He went for the Shawn Michaels super kick and didn't nail it. I'm hoping so. Same with Smash. And that's one of the reasons why I never really got into Smash was there was only local multiplayer and didn't have anyone else to play with. I ain't got no friends, guys. I ain't got no friends. Oh, damn. He's turning me into his prom date. You know, at least the Brewers won today. That's another good thing. I don't know if the Flubs are playing or not, but we've got to make up a little bit of ground on them, unfortunately. ABC, anyone but the Cubs. I had it in the stream that I did the other night. Chief, do you follow me on Twitter at all? Because if you do, I can post it a little bit later on tonight too, or tomorrow, depending on how I feel. Like I said, this headache is really kicking my rear end right now, and I feel like crap. like I say, after I'm done streaming tonight, make sure you head on over to Eugene Myers, EC Myers Vids. I think he's doing. G.I. Joe tonight. All right, yeah, I will post that later on tonight or tomorrow, Chef. Let's see, one other one we can play real quick. You know what? I've got one. Let me set the headphones down, and I'll grab it real quick. 1 second. Sorry. Now, if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you head on over to the link down in the description where you can still have a chance to enter to win an NES Classic Edition. We've got about 8 days left on that. And we're going to play some Super R-Type here for a couple of minutes. And this is the limited edition from... Oh, boy. Ladies and gentlemen... Riff is in the house. So I found earlier today a Star Fox wristwatch, and I threw it away. You know, I heard Aaron loved those things, and I didn't realize that until after the fact. So, unfortunately, he didn't get a Star Fox wristwatch. Ricky got it, though. I think I sent it off to him in the mail. Now, that's make sure you guys, if you haven't done so yet, and I'm sure with 10,000 followers, they have a bunch of you following them as well, but make sure you head on over to the Pixel Game Squad to check them out. And make sure you always ask Riff, too, what his favorite Star Wars character is, because, as we all know, he loves himself some Jar Jar Binks. Oh, Aaron. See, I still got to figure, haha, want to know the truth after that... I know, I saw that at the end, which it was kind of neat because, so I've been actually stalking the Pixel Game Squad, aka formerly Retro Liberty, on the interweb tubes the last couple of days, because I'll be honest, I knew nothing about the Superhero Game Squad, now the Pixel Game Squad, formerly Retro Liberty, until John Riggs did his 5 channels to watch in 2018. And the Pixel Game Squad was one of them. So I knew nothing about Retro Liberty or anything, so I'm having to go back and get caught up and find out what the situation with these yahoos are. So I found an episode where they went, I think that was the SoCal game exchange that you guys were at. And Ricky had found the Star Fox watch, which was pretty neat. I'm not gonna lie. I can't remember if it was a Game & Watch or no. Can you let us know, Aaron, in there? But he mentioned in the exit or in the credits part is that yes, I do. I owe Riggs a lot, and that's my gratitude to him can never be fully expressed. But so in the outro of that Finder video, he's like, yeah, Sean Long sent me this watch, and Ricky had to pay $20 for his, but I got mine for free. And I just thought that it was interesting that you called him Sean Long and not RGT85. So I'm wondering if at that point, because I think that was in 2015, if you even knew, or if Sean even had a channel at that point or not. Whoa. Now again, this is the limited edition re-release of R-Type or Super R-Type and R-Type 3 on the Super NES. These are still available for pre-order from CastlemaniaGames.com. I don't know if he's got any of the special editions left. Thanks, Chef. I will tweet you later on regarding my Switch Friends code. It is a Game & Watch. That's awesome. Sad thing is, Aaron doesn't know how to tell time. It's so sad. But that's why he tends to stay on the, hey, wait a second, what happened to my video there? That was weird how I lost my video for a second. Oh, lost it again. But you guys are getting it through your side. That's weird. But now I just got a no sync error on my OSSC. Now that is one thing that the OSSC does have some issues with the Super NES. Let's see if I can. That's awesome. But it's also one of those cool things where it's just such a small world. Well, that's weird. Why we're having issues now after it's been playing for so long. Huh. Well, I think that's going to conclude our live stream for tonight, guys. Power cycle, I've got no sync whatsoever. That's weird. Oh, well, I do thank you guys for coming by and hanging out for 45 minutes. I'm going to bed. I feel like garbage. This headache has been killing me. Aaron, thanks for the super chat. I absolutely appreciate it. Let's see. Let me fix this issue. Hammers. No, I don't know what the issue is. I may have to power cycle my OSSC. Like I say, it's one of those things that the Super NES just has issues with the OSS. The Super NES has issues with the OSSC. I'm hoping you stay sexy, my friend. I'm hoping the Retro Tank will help address some of this. I do have one of those on pre-order. You can get those too at CastlemaniaGames.com. Again, thanks for stopping by. Make sure you go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a like. I greatly appreciate it. You can always help us out too by donating to the stream. We're trying to get to the Portland Retro Game Exchange in October. We have quite a ways to go yet. So if you want to help donate to the cause, you can always do that. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Give us a thumbs up. And I will talk to you all soon. Oh, and make sure you go ahead and follow these guys right here. Hold on, let me copy this. And we're going to go here. And I'm going to throw a link in the chat for you guys to check out. You guys need to make sure that you go ahead and check out these Yahoos too, especially tomorrow, because there is a live stream and, of course, an NES Pursuit. And I'm, of course, talking about the Pixel Hero Game Squad. So check those guys out. And then do me a favor. I'm sure that he's still streaming right now as I hit my microphone again. I'm going to send you guys one other link in the chat here.